I joined the program because I love airplanes and I was able to go up in one over the summer and I realized that I loved it even more and I wanted to see where it could take me.
I joined the ACA program mainly because I've always been interested in planes and how they work, and I thought that this program would kind of like lead me in the correct career paths.
When I learned that there was a program that could help me get a foot in the door, I jumped at it as soon as I could.
I think the classroom is really tight-knit. You're with a bunch of people who share the same interests as you, so you can form some really strong friendships.
I also like how you get to know your peers more too, because they're small classes.
Definitely having the small classrooms, getting the help that you need instead of like having a big classroom not really being paid attention to, and all the hands-on activities that we get to do.
The teachers are just much more understanding, and I've noticed that really when you go to them with any question, they have no problem answering it or really like understanding what the question is.
You get to know everybody really well, you get to know your teachers really well because you're with all of these people for 2 whole years, so you really create kind of a close community with them.
We have small class sizes. We do a lot of time in the field. We can't bring the airplanes to us, so we have to go to the airplanes. Lab time as well. We have 8 Redbird flight simulators in the classroom we get to spend time on, and really just trying to get kids who are passionate about aviation into aviation.
So we get to see real world examples of aviation and people actually working in the career right now and see what their life's like and what they're currently doing and how the industry's changing. So it's not just textbook reading from like 10 years ago, we actually get to see what's going on currently.
We go on about 2 field trips a month. We check out all different kinds of places, from military, businesses, colleges, trade schools. Try and check out everything we can in Northeast Ohio that has to deal with aviation.
I'm actually learning about something that I plan to use in the future. Like I'm learning how different instruments on airplanes are, and like the weather for aviation, stuff like that, that I'm actually going to be using one day to make money for myself and for companies.
Also, like for us doing things like resumes to like help us when we actually like go out and are looking for jobs. Definitely having already that experience of like making a resume, it's very important.
You also get to build networks that will help you in the future, and all of that is very, very helpful because then when you're out of school, you can have people to look for a job, for help, and that kind of thing is very invaluable.
The type of student the Aeronautics Careers Academy is looking for is students with good attendance, good GPA, but really we want kids who are passionate about aviation. We want kids who are excited to go to class, excited to go on field trips, excited to shadow different companies.
Anybody who is even a little bit interested in aviation, wants to just dip their toes into the world of aviation, anybody who wants to be a pilot, anybody who thinks that this field of work has something for them.
If you don't know what you want to be in aviation, just join the program because you'll learn about all different types of jobs that you didn't even know existed that you could become really interested in.
This program can really be for anybody. If you have an interest in mechanics, you can be an aircraft mechanic. There are so many avenues for mechanics in that. If you want to be an engineer, you could be designing airplanes. If you want to be an interior designer, you could work on interiors of airplanes. If you want to fly planes, obviously that's a pretty big part of aviation. If you want to be a manager, there are tons of managerial positions at airports. If you want to manage how planes fly in and out, you could run the tower at ATC.
A variety of people. If you know that you want to be a pilot when you're older, you can go into this program and take the first steps to getting your private pilot's license. But you can also, if you just like planes, like me, I just knew that I wanted to go in this direction, and you can test out all of the different career paths.
Really, just about anybody could find their niche in the aviation field.
It's a great opportunity, it's a great way to learn more about it, and I really think it's for anybody with that kind of passion.